Well, hello Aquarius. Welcome back to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Aquarius weekly forecast for the week of March 25th through the 31st, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. So welcome back to my returning subscribers. Hello to you if you are brand new here. Let's go ahead and get our table cleared and set. We are going to get out our Palo Santo, and we will begin to create a sacred container where we welcome and we invite in our higher selves, as well as calling upon to join us, Christed consciousness. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, space, and place, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Okay, Aquarius headphone users, turn down your volume for me a little bit so I can set the tone for this reading. Here we go. Ooh, nice, Aquarius. Nice, nice, nice. And lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. We call upon the guardians of four corners, Mother of the Earth, Father of the skies, sacred ones. We call upon you and we invite you to join us here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. All right. Aquarius, let's get started. We're going to begin this week by looking at the Moonology Oracle cards. Either of these decks you like, they are linked below, as well as all of my decks of cards I use are linked. And down there in the description below, you'll also find a link to my private Etsy shop if you want to get, I'm sorry, to my Etsy shop, not my private. Well, it is private, but anyway, my Etsy shop if you want to get a private reading with me. All right, let's begin. Headphone users, I pray over every deck before I shuffle, so turn down your volume when you see me pray so it's not loud in your headphones when I shuffle, all right? Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. What messages do we have for Aquarius today? What does Aquarius most need to hear for the week of March 25th through the 31st, 2021? What does Aquarius most need to know in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. What messages does Aquarius most need to hear for the week of March 25th to 31st? Thank you. All right, Aquarius. We have balance the spirituality and the practicality, and we have look at the bigger picture. What's interesting is both of these are full moons. This is the full moon in Pisces, that's the full moon in Sagittarius. I point that out because this weekend on Sunday the 28th here in the United States, it's the full moon in Libra. So this is a big weekend to tap into that full moon energy, release, release, release what no longer serves you, Aquarius, okay? This is the week to find the balance between the practicality and the spirituality, to understand, you know, to get that ego in check and to choose to feel good so that you can be in alignment, right? And then look at the big picture. Don't sweat the small things and don't pet the sweaty things, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Look at the bigger picture. Are you going in the right direction? Are you making choices that feel good consistently? Because if you are, then you're in the right direction. Keep shooting that arrow, pulling it back and aiming in the direction you want it to go. As long as you're going in the right direction, don't worry about the small things. All that will fall, all pieces will fall into place. They always do, okay? Just practice focusing on choosing to feel good as much as you can, because when you do, you have a life that feels good. That's how that works. All right. Aquarius, let's look at the Modern Witch Tarot. If you are enjoying my content, please be sure that you give me a like, share, or subscribe. All right. Thank you, Aquarius. All right. Let's pray. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. What messages do we have for Aquarius this week? What does Aquarius need to hear for the week of March 25th through the 31st, 2021? And what does Aquarius most need to know in whatever time, day, place, or space they are watching this? Thank you. All right, Aquarius, let's do this. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius right now? Energy currently surrounding Aquarius. Gorgeous. That's what we're talking about, Aquarius. Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups. You know, this is about balancing. This is really and truly the full moon in Pisces. That's exactly what this is about. It's about balancing practicality and spirituality. It's about balancing your divine feminine, divine masculine, your ego with your higher self. It's getting into alignment with yourself. You see how that's sign right over their head is that lion with wings? That's called the caudicus. That's a sign of the medical doctor. It's about healing both sides of yourself. You see how she's standing on the water and the other person standing on the land? You know, you got, it's being in line with your intuition and, you know, with your physical world, your spirituality and your practical side. So this is a beautiful energy. It's really about focusing on your balance this week, Aquarius. Because then, talking about looking at the bigger picture, the Page of Pentacles, this is something new. This is new energy coming in. It could be very much that you're getting a job offer, a new career offer, or you're finding money in some kind of new, interesting ways. The thing about the Page of Pentacles with the Two of Cups, this is about not just balancing your life, you know, spiritually and practically, but being able to look at the big picture and know the path you're supposed to take. And so it's not even looking at the details. It's like just focusing on the outcome and shooting your arrow that direction and just focusing on what you want. See how she's really focusing on that coin? This is a beautiful, new, healthy energy coming in of you learning what manifestation actually is and what it means to learn how to use the law of attraction, and that it's not as complicated as everybody makes it. It's about choosing to feel good and creating a life that feels good. All right, so what are the obstacles ahead of Aquarius this week? Well, y'all just threw down. All right, we got the Five of Cups. Hang on, it's right under the wheel, and I don't want to roll over it, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to. Oh, my goodness, Aquarius, I had to roll over my card. What are y'all doing this week, Aquarius? The Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, here's the deal about that. Wow. First off, you see that Five of Cups. You see how she's looking at the Three Cups that are spilled and she has her back to the Two of Cups. She's not looking at the Two of Cups. So this is your sign, Aquarius. This is your sign. Remember that old joke by Bill Engvall? Here's your sign. About 25 years ago. I bet some of you are way too young to remember that. But here's your sign, Aquarius. You're not to turn your back on the Two of Cups, okay? That's the obstacle this week, is to be aware that you could turn your back on your intuition. Trust your intuition. Focus on choosing a life that feels good, because choosing a path that feels good, making choices that feel good, choosing to feel good as much as possible. Because when you do that, that's going to create the life that feels good in the future. The thing is it feels like you don't. It feels like you're like, yeah, I hear you, but I'm not going to. And here's where you end up. Five of Pentacles, is this what you want? I mean, that's a choice you can make. The thing about the Five of Pentacles is being on the outside looking in, okay? So on this case, it's like you're on the outside. I'm sorry, my hand's itching, y'all. You know, I'm a Southern woman. I'm from the, you know, United States, the southeastern United States, Tennessee to be exact. Us Southern ladies say that when your palm itches, it means money's coming. So I'm really hoping that means some of you, Aquarius, this means money's coming and not that you're pushing it away. Because here's the deal. If you don't choose to focus on being in alignment, trusting your intuition, chasing your path, you're going to literally do the complete opposite. This is not lip service this week, Aquarius. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. Don't turn your back on your intuition and focus on where you want to be. Look at the big picture. Don't let yourself get mired down with the details, okay? Like I said, that full moon is coming in here. Wow, why? How much money are y'all getting this week? My hand is just like suddenly intensely itching. Okay, I'm just going to sit on it. Just going to sit on it so I can't scratch it. Obviously, I'm going to get some lotion when this reading is over. The thing about the Five of Pentacles is this is looking at the small details and not seeing that you're still on the big path. Don't get muddied down with the details. So that full moon energy is coming in. That's about release, release, release. Release what no longer serves you. Look at the bigger picture, balance your spirituality and practicality, and let go of the Three Cups that no longer serve you, okay? See how those cups are spilled? There's still two cups standing. Focus on what's still standing so that you can be, I said, the thing about this card is this is being on the outside, right? See how they're outside the church here, and they're in the snow and they're cold? They could be on the inside where they're warm. And when we're talking about the inside, that means being in alignment with your true path, being in alignment with your higher self, trusting your intuition, Having faith, having trust, having faith. Hope. Hope, faith, and trust. The greatest of these is love. But it's holding on to hope and faith and trust. Not letting doubt and fear and anxiety get the best of you, okay? Just release, release, release. Look at the bigger picture this week, Aquarius, okay? Final outcome. What's the future energies moving towards Aquarius? If it's like King of Pentacles or something big with Pentacles, I'm going to die. Because my palm is itching like insane, and it never has done this. Like, this is not a normal thing for me. Nope, Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, though, look what's coming in. That Ten of Cups energy, beautiful. Knight of Wands. So the energy moving towards you right now is defining life on your own path, being authentically yourself. It's seizing the carpe diem. Carpe diem, Aquarius. Carpe diem. Seize the moment. Be true to yourself. Don't focus on what has been. Learn the lessons, process it, heal it, move on. But don't keep going back to the past when the future has so many beautiful things it wants to give you. The clarifier, the overall energy, the Ten of Cups. This is the card of the twin flame. This is the card of happiness, of dreams come true, your true love, your soulmate. I mean, look at this family. They're literally standing under that rainbow sky. They got their kids. They got the city in the distance they can go visit, but they got their beautiful little home over here. And they're safe and they're protected. And they got everything they need, right? And that's what you can have. You can have everything you need because it's right here. The path forward, the path towards defining your authentic self and true calling is right here. It's never, you've never not had it. You just have to find it. You have to let go of, release what's not working, look at that bigger picture and balance your practicality and spirituality. In other words, Aquarius, it feels like you've been focusing too much on the practical and not enough in spiritual. It's time to get to work on both, okay? But if you will choose that path this week, release the nonsense that isn't working for you, focus on the big path. There's big energy moving towards you. Ten of Cups. Happiness forever, love, dreams come true, soulmate, true love. Twin flames for some of you. So that's good. All right. So Aquarius, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, be sure to give me a little love. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope I get to see you again next week. Until I do, y'all stay happy, healthy, and safe. I love you, Aquarius. Bye.